Hey man, this Facebook thing's got me riled up. And I got to figure out what to do about it. I've been all over the place on it. I wrote an article, hell, I guess in 2009 about Facebook is the devil. I can't remember what I wrote in there. It's probably right though. But it also could be because Mad's my wife now. I was watching other guys hit on her on Facebook, so I had to call it somebody's the devil. There's always that possibility. But anyway, I'm pissed today. I shared something that I thought just showed some hypocrisy. 95% of the comments on there had nothing to do with my calling out the hypocrisy. They just had to do with presuppositions and he did this and he didn't do that. I'm just trying to point out, if somebody's going to say something about somebody else for not doing something that they don't do themselves, that makes them a fucking hypocrite. So don't be getting involved in side issues or anything else. That's all I was commenting on. We live in an age where critical thinking skills are gone. People cannot keep the point. If I sit here and cut down a tree, and I cut it down for whatever reason, and then we start arguing about the color of the leaves, that ain't the point. That don't make any damn sense. Anyway, forget that example. But if you're focusing on one aspect, it's like the Supreme Court can maybe shoot down something that most folks would think is a good thing, and they might even think it's a good thing, but they're actually looking at constructs. They're actually looking at law. They're actually looking at, maybe I'm shooting down this law and saying it's not okay, not because it's not good intent, it has good intentions, or maybe it's not because it's not a good thing, but the way it's worded. And imagine that, words matter. So if somebody says something and they're pointing out something because of a specific reason, don't bring in every ancillary thing that ever popped in your presupposited head. And that isn't even a word, and I really don't give a damn right now. So now, we all have presuppositions. But back to Facebook. I've been trying to decide what to do. I know I shouldn't put political stuff on there sometime, but then I know I should. It's my damn page. And the way folks need to look at a Facebook page, if it's mine, they can look at a Facebook page any way they want. I don't need to be telling them how to look at a Facebook page. I'm just telling you how I look at mine. Emphasis on mine. It's like a sign in my front yard. If I put a sign in my front yard for a political candidate, and I don't do that. And I would like to put a Trump sign on my Jeep, but I know somebody's going to tear my Jeep up. And most of the rest of the world will justify it because I shouldn't have been supporting so-and-so anyway. But the thing is, think of my Facebook page as a sign in my front yard. You drive by it, you see it. That means you got to come shit on my yard. You ain't got to come knock on my door and tell me to take it down, or tell me I'm an idiot, or tell me you even disagree with me. Just keep your ass riding. Keep on going down to West 2nd. Don't stop. You can look over at my house and see who I support and think I'm the biggest dumbass in the world, and I might be. But I'm my own dumbass. I ain't real sure what that means. But think of my Facebook page as a sign in my front yard. I'm not asking you to comment. Now most folks say, well, if you put it out there, you're asking for comment. I'm going to call bullshit. I didn't ask for your comment. If I asked for your comment, guess what? I'd say, hey, give me a comment. Now, some folks don't know that because they don't know that's what I'm saying. But I'm going to either make it real clear that when I put something on my Facebook page, I'm not asking for you to sit there and argue with me. Just keep on moving, just like it's a sign in my front yard. And that's just how I'm going to look at it. So I'm going to either get off Facebook. I've already been blocking folks who've attacked me lately for saying what I want to say. And even when I disagree with somebody vehemently, if I ask them to quit and they do, man, I appreciate that. But when they keep on yakking, they're going to have to hit the street. And I don't like blocking somebody or unfriending somebody, but hell, now that's like the inverse of a virtue. Hey, one of the worst things you can do, you should never unfriend anybody. Well, kiss my ass. How about I walk up in your front yard and take a shit on the front steps? You gonna unfriend me? I bet you are. So from now on my Facebook page, it's a sign in my front yard, and I'm going to say what the hell I want to on it. I may go 7 months and put nothing up but sunset pictures. I may go 2 more months and do nothing but support Trump and values that I think are going to save this nation. And that doesn't mean Trump's excellent. You ain't got to come in and start mentioning 9 million damn things he's done wrong. I'm not asking for your damn opinion. I watch a hell of a lot more news than most of you, so I know what I believe. And I don't go by other people's Facebook pages and troll and tell them what I think when they put something on there. I may have done it twice in the past couple of years for political reason or on a political something that I disagreed with. And I still think I was nice about it. It was more like, well, let's just say it, you would say that when you don't know anything about the person. But you know what? I'm kind of sorry I did, but I don't go. I mean, I've got so many friends that think different ideologically than I do, or theologically, and man, we can be friends on Facebook, and we sure can be friends in real life. But Facebook is a lightning rod. People say, well, you shouldn't do it if it's a lightning. Man, I can do what the hell I want with my Facebook page. And that's the problem, the encroachment on private property rights and the rights of everybody in the name of giving everybody rights. Man, leave me and mine alone. We don't want any more government telling us what to do. And all those folks that want big government, they some hypocritical bastards. Because you know what? They don't want anybody telling them what to do. They just want them giving them shit. But don't tell them what to do. Some folks that get the most shit are the most sourest, bitching ass folks in the world. And not bitching like good. But I'm just telling you now, I'm trying to work this conundrum out as I'm driving into town, and I think I'm just going to shut my Facebook page down, give it a few days before I do, and just tell everybody, I'm shutting this down, this is why I'm doing it, and if you want to be my friend later, then hit me up, and I'm going to do it under a different, some name similar to Billy Howell, where you can find me if you want to, and before I accept any friend requests, I'm going to say, look, I spout shit on my page all the time. If you're going to debate me or make snide comments on my page, then don't be my friend, and if you do, I'm going to block you. And I'll have only a couple of friends, probably. And you know what? That's okay. I'm tired of being worked up. And somebody can say, well, just quit getting worked up. Well, obviously I can't. And obviously I can't quit saying what I'm saying. And I hate when I do, but I'm telling you, I just feel compelled. I feel like this nation is imploding. And I don't want to be one of the son of a bitches that didn't say something about it. But then the next day, I want to be one of them son of bitches going off the grid. But that's the danger right now. You've got folks about to go off the grid. They're about done. And there ain't going to be anybody to be producing all this shit that y'all getting free. There ain't going to be anybody protecting your rights. There's not going to be anybody protecting you. Whoever you are. But anyway, all this rant to say, think of my Facebook page as a sign in my front yard. And don't come take a shit in my front yard. You're not welcome. Might have to call the dog pound. Y'all have a good day. Love y'all. We still besties and stuff.